Hey, it's Ruben in the shop, bringing you another sales video. It was a pretty good sales weekend. We have 32 items leaving the shop, a big old stack of clothing, a few other odds and ends, a little bit of media. Sold on 3 platforms, mostly eBay. Did have a sale on Mercari and a sale on Etsy. Let's see what's leaving the shop. Kind of in a rush today, so we're gonna burn through these stacks of cash. We'll start with these cool pants that are all nylon, so you can zip off the leg to make them into shorts. I remember them from when I was a kid. Pure bull. These sold for, I don't know, I'm gonna put the listing up later. Here is a vintage corduroy J. Crew shirt. Sold for about $20. It's an XL. Sold this cool chalkline nylon windbreaker. UNM Lobos. A little bit older of a label. Probably from the 80s. I have 2 of these. This one sold for $40 on an offer. This is from the $500 closet. It's a disco shirt. Plain black. Barry Morrell. That sold for $20. It's a good little thing. Next was this Redskins jacket done by Starter. Starter is one of the best brands for these big puffy nylon jackets. Pro line. It's also what you're looking for. That sold for $65. Here's the back of it. Had graphics on the sleeves. Hooded. The hoods are detachable, so even if they don't have a hood, it's still usually worth getting if the price is right. Around $10 or under. Maybe 12, 15. Next is this, I think it's Thomas Pink, just dress shirt, super fine. It's like about an XL, I believe. No, it's a large. That sold for $22. Sold this cool knit sweater. It's a jockey, acrylic and wool. Those almost look like Thunderbirds. That sold for $25. Sold Patagonia. This is women's. Pretty thin, almost base layer level. It is a chinchilla. That sold for $22. Sold this Levi's chambray. It's a double XL. Just a classic. Red tab on there. Here's the label. That sold for $25. Sold this Angel Fire Resort. There might also be a casino. Footjoy. Golf jacket, nice and light, ready for the course. This sold for $23. Sold this Phoenix. It's like a motorcycle jacket, or at least like a layer to one, I guess. Sold for $30. I've had it for a while. It's good to have it gone. Sold this Pioneer Wear. They're a brand out of Albuquerque. It's made in China. It's a large leather. I like this rope detailing. That sold for $30. And then sold this Levi's trucker jacket. It's more modern. I don't think it's made in the USA. It's a large. And that sold for $31. Let's go to a second table. Here's the hard goods, the media, some t-shirts, good stuff all around. We'll start with this Polo Sport duffel bag. You actually got this duffel bag when you purchased a certain amount of fragrance sometime in the late 90s, early 2000s. That sold for $30. Sold the 311 cassette. I think this is from 96. 95. That sold for $10 plus shipping. Clint Eastwood, the Gauntlet sealed DVD. That sold for $10 plus shipping. And then Wolf Blood DVD set. I think it's from the UK. That sold for, oh yeah, that's Ginny Weasley. That sold for $30 free shipping. So media, I go back and forth on whether I'm going to charge shipping. It depends on the item. Next is this cool hat. Olaf Potato Growers Co-op. I believe it's a K brand. This is what you want in your farm hats. K brand. That sold for $75. It used to have foam in it. It was all disintegrated, so I took it out. Took a minute. You can use a shop vac. Next is this cabinet I got a couple weeks ago at the Salvation Army. Paid $3 for it. Handmade, but it's from like Taiwan. It sold for $75. That was a nice sale. Sold this gold water on Federal Milk Glass, 1964. That sold for $30. Someone sent me an offer. That was good sale. I paid $1 or 28 cents. Next is this little guy, wood, hand carved, Henning, carved by hand in Norway, little elf guy. He sold for $30. And this little doll, I think that she's called Miss K. She was a Kellogg's promotional item, so if you ate enough cereal, you sent out, I don't know, proof of purchase, you'd get this doll. I think she's from 1963. I have the original box with her that it was mailed in, so that was nice. Usually they only get $15 to $40. Mine was in such great condition, I put it up for $75, and someone paid full price for it. So a nice sale. Let's check out these, I guess, foldable clothing. First is this Suzuki Motocross. It's signed on the back to Shannon Clark. I sold that to someone in France. It's going to be a Christmas gift. That sold for $40. Sold this Harley tank top. It's a women's tank top. Sold on Mercari. $21, free shipping. I had it listed for less than a week. The women's stuff could be a little hard for me to sell, so glad to get it. This is cool. This is a Grateful Dead skull t-shirt. It's vintage from the 90s. Here's the Fruit of the Loom. Good size on it. 93. I had that up for $150. People were offering me $50, $50, $50, $40. I knew that one had sold for $125 earlier this year, so I held fast. Finally, someone offered me $90. I countered at $100. Came to the deal. They sent me a nice message. I guess they had this in high school, and they lost it, or it was stolen. And occasionally they'll look for it online, and they found it this time, and they're glad to get one back. So that's cool. Next are these BKE jeans, engineered. They were Austin's, I believe. Yeah, Austin, made in USA. Those sold for $24. Seems like every other day we're sending out Patagonia Cephalene. Sold for $22. Just a classic base layer, keep you warm. Sold this Hug You Bear, Hug You Teddy. It's a longer, almost like sleep shirt. That sold for $20, which is phenomenal. I don't know, it just looks kind of cheapy to me. And lastly, an Obama t-shirt, still selling. Politics is in the news, so people will buy stuff. That, oh, Miss K just fell. This Obama shirt sold for $22. So that's what's going out. I'm gonna get it packed up, shipped out, and thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing. Maybe like this video, give it a thumbs up. Two more I forgot to mention. Sold this yearbook, New Mexico State University, 1980. You'll see their yearbook is named the Swastika. Swastika is, I don't know, has the infamous connotation, but also is a Native American symbol, and so they didn't, they never changed the name here. So that sold for $22, and I sold this book. It's probably from the 30s or 40s. It had the dust jacket. That's what I was so impressed with. I sold it on Etsy for $40. As you can see, if it was just this over the line, you might not even know it was about football. But with this dust jacket, it's clear as day. Cool thing, $40 plus shipping. I think it's going to Canada? It's going out of the country. They paid, I believe, $13 international shipping. So hopefully that's Canada. That was that. I'm having a good day. Hoping you're having a good day. Let's talk again soon.